steady 3 mile before the race tomorrow, followed by some strides. The bad weather has set in. It is now 24 hours roughly until I race over 800 metres and open my track season for this year. How I'm feeling now, I'm actually like surprisingly confident coming into this race, considering it's like my first 800 in nearly 10 months or so. So I'm excited to kind of get things going and just see where I'm at really. I am feeling like surprisingly confident coming into this race. I know the sessions have gone really well, and I'm training at the moment really kind of more consistent than I've ever trained before. So fingers crossed everything is going to go well towards obviously tomorrow night's race. If it doesn't, no biggie. I've still got a full like racing load coming over this summer, but I am feeling really good. I've just got to hope that the weather is good for me. At the moment it's looking like a little bit of rain, but we can't help that. It's just got to go out and just run as hard as we possibly can. Sitting down watching the Band of Brothers series. I've watched it a couple of times before, but I don't know, it helps relax me in a weird way, but there we go. So I should keep you tuned and we won't be far off racing soon. So guys, similar to the race at Sports City, I'm going to do exactly the same as before. I'm going to review my race from Tuesday night. I've had a little bit of time to think about it, and overall I'm still kind of happy, kind of not. So we're going to watch it together and just see roughly where it all went wrong and where were the bits where I thought I did alright and then not where I did alright, and just basically look for more positive points than anything really. You can see I went off at the start, and I thought like I got quite a good start coming out, like obviously like coming out of lanes and stuff. I thought like my transition in pretty much the first kind of 100 metres was decent, considering it's like my first kind of 800 of the year. This was my like actual like first 800 in about 10 months. So like to kind of do this, to kind of open up, I was really happy. Obviously to run like 158 like was 2 seconds faster than last year with an injury, so like injury from the middle of winter, so that was kind of happy. So yeah, first 200 I went through in about 27 seconds and I was feeling quite good. Like I was in like in the middle of the pack, and I was like, at this point I was thinking to myself, I feel really good here. Like generally I was trotting through, I'm just almost latched onto the back here, let a little bit of space go here, which maybe I shouldn't have done, but then again, if I'd been up with them, I mean they went through like in about 55, I went through in 56 middle, and even for me that's still a bit quick for this time of year, which like I was not expecting to kind of go through that quick in this race. And then to come into the back straight, I was coming in with about 300 to go, and the just gap went, and as soon as the gap kind of got a little bit, I just totally lost my head completely and just thought to myself, I'm not getting anything from this race at all. I'm literally at this point 250 to go. I was just like, I've totally given up here, but we'll just keep driving. I went through 127 through 600 metres, and I was just thinking to myself at this point in the race, I was just thinking, just latch onto this guy, like just keep holding on to him as long as you can. And generally, I've never thought about this with 100 metres to go in a race. I generally thought like, I ain't gonna break under 2 minutes here. Like I was generally thought to myself, I'm gonna be miles off here, like, and just with 50 metres to go I'd pretty much given up. There was no like kind of drive there at all, and like to finish last in my first race of the season wasn't that great in terms of like position wise. But then the time came through as 158.7, which was like obviously the quickest I'd ran in, like the quickest I've opened, sorry, in like ever. So to run that quickly I was happy, and it shows a good start for the season. So still 50-50, kind of happy, kind of not.
Your heart's running away with your head. Come on. I thought it all out. It just wouldn't work.
So steady 7 miles done plus the gym tonight. Feeling really good tonight. Tonight was a good kind of like step forward again, just really controlled and easy for the 7 miles, and then in the gym hit it hard big time. So yeah, feeling good at the moment, enjoying my new my new Extra Gains recovery shake that you all might have seen on my Snapchat. I'm gonna start plugging my Snapchat more, I've decided. If you want to follow my Snapchat, it's Minky Tom, M-I-N-K-Y and Tom. Just get it followed, because like all mad stuff's going down in there. I'll put a few clips in for you.
I thought it'd be appropriate just to wear that.
far. Don't stop now. Reaching for.
Wait!